Alright guys, we interrupt your prelude content to bring you Audi stuff. That headlight needs adjusted. We're not staying in the dark, thankfully, but we hit a milestone recently. Look at that. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge that there's no check engine light on, and the brake light is because the e-brake's on. Look at that, dude. One light on in an Audi with 200,000 miles on it. This thing's a damn champion. All right, Brock, the old Audi hit 100 or 200,000 miles. And then one guy called it a Passat. And I was like, you know what? I'll take that over Audi. But anyway, to celebrate it hitting 200,000 miles, we're going to do some maintenance that I should have done like 5,000 miles ago. So, this is all off the parts car. So we've got brand new coil packs. Like pretty much brand new anyway. He just replaced them like... Well, I mean, they are brand new. The car never ran with them because he just put them in hoping that would be the solution, and then it just sat for like a couple months. They're not R8 ones, unfortunately. They're not red, but they are the same as like the newer 2-liter TFSI, I think.
This is red.
That is red. And then we got these NGK Iridium X butt plugs.
Very nice.
IX, sorry, Iridium 9. They were really expensive, actually. I had that Amazon gift card from when my GoPro got destroyed at the Sun Valley Tour de Force, so I was like, alright, well, I mean... And then I saved the most important part you could save from the parts car. A fuse puller. Not these $90 oxygen sensors. I was going to put one in, but this car I don't think has wideband, and the old ones I believe do, and it's the rear bank sensor that was giving me the check engine light, but I haven't had it in like the past 3,000-4,000 miles. I did get a light for catalyst deficiency like 2 days after I took the cat off the parts car and then scrapped it. So I was like, oh good, of course. So my finger vajanger here is dead apparently, so we got the jack handle in there, and this light sucks. So shout out Harbor Freight, finally putting these things to use. We're gonna change these spark plugs in Audi. It has kind of a intermittent misfire. Somehow I always bring almost every tool I own, but never the right one. And today we didn't have my Allen socket set, which would have meant the spark plugs done 10 minutes ago, but instead we've been spending the last 10 minutes searching for Allen key components. Or the coil packs are numbered 1 through 5. So evidently someone doesn't understand what Audi they have. The good news is these new ones don't have any Allen keys. They just push in. So we're gonna hang on to these for just in case for some reason those new coil packs don't fire. So I kind of expect that these spark plugs haven't been changed for a really long time. So I guess we'll find out. Hello? I'm at my parents' house working on the Audi. It looks like under this chart it just falls under normal wear, which is good for us right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the other ones out. We have a tube of anti-seize around here somewhere because I bought the whole big tube of it. Let's see what they were running, dude. NGK gang. And that gap looks really, really big. Like, I'm sure you can't, it's never gonna focus, but
nah.
It's it looks very large. Hold on. For reference. Let's see. Where's it at? It's at, well, about 0.045. Now would be a more than ideal time to compression test it, but honestly I don't want to know. So it runs good. I'm not going to ask any questions of it. So right now I'm going to address this thing where people say NGK spark plugs are gapped right from the factory. Yeah, I mean, all spark plugs are to an extent, but you should definitely be checking the gap still before you put them in your car. Those are actually 10 thousandths too high. 0.35 is where you want if you're stock, and if you're modded, they said 0.28. And these are at 0.3. So, there you go. Here you go, people. Here you go. Anti-seize is on the spark plug. Do not drop any comments about that. People love to complain, as Ross once put it. God, what video was that? I would love to drop that clip in, but I don't know where it's at. where he's like, he's in a high-pitched voice like that, and I just never did that. I have a valve cover gasket, actually, too, courtesy of FCPEuro.com. Thank you guys, FCP Euro, for all the stuff. You didn't give me anything for this video, but you still deserve a shout-out. This is going to be interesting, considering there's, you know, nothing holding them in, but it should be fine.
The cover will be holding them in.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is an adapter.
What's up, friends?
The hot boy
How's it
hot
going?
shit.
What's up, Brock? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Alright, so here's how I like to anti-season my spark plugs. I just goop a little goop on there. Get it in the threads nice and deep. And Justin's back from the army.
Hello, friends.
He's officially out of the army now. You're not just visiting anymore.
Nope, not just visiting. I'm
That
back.
means that my channel has only gotten like 20,000 subscribers in the past 4 years. Three?
I was only gone for 3.
Yeah. That also means I've owned the Volvo for 3 years, at least, and I think you've seen it run once.
Yeah.
We had a whole lot of fun in between when you weren't here. I think it was a grand ole opry, let me tell you. But yeah, so it's not running again, as you saw at my house, but it's a lot more of a project than it once was.
And there was a new Volvo added to the family since then.
Oh yeah, his wagon.
Yeah.
That thing's badass.
It's super
Turbo.
fun. It's really nice.
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't sure if it was real or not, but
It's got a bad turbo, but yeah, it's
It
turbo.
does have a turbo on it, yeah. Makes like 2 pounds of boost.
Yeah.
hey,
Well,
2
that's
pounds
better
is
than
pretty
no
good.
pounds.
I was gonna say that's better than 0 pounds.
Yeah.
Except for the whole time you were gone, we didn't do any of that Turbo Honda stuff, and I paid for it greatly. And lack of viewership and, you know, full YouTube disregarding everything I post. There's people that'll message me on Snapchat that added me from back in the day. They're like, why'd you stop posting videos, bro? I didn't. It's funny because they didn't even take me to dinner before they just bent me over my Honda's hood and went to town. Like, nah, he's good. He's good.
When I was in Kansas, I was actually like talking to one of the subscribers pretty heavily.
Who was it? Not Mana?
Taylor Loves Rice.
He probably doesn't even watch the channel anymore.
He said he does every now and then. But
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
What's the turbo Honda stuff stop?
There's actually an old post on the Haggard Garage subreddit about how this guy used to like my channel and we were actually funny, but then we started doing the stupid Volvo shit. And then said I developed a complex like I was a big YouTuber. And I kind of am a big fucking deal, you know? I don't know how many of you have met Chris Fix. Drive an Acura Integra to California and are still considered cool enough to hang out with Rob Dom. Just me then? Seems like it's just me, okay? So why the fuck are you watching this? We know those work.
I see what you mean, but the hood prop's only kind of.
Yeah, only kind of works. Alright, so this is where things are going to get interesting. We have to do an oil change. Let's grab one of these lights. But you see, well, not really. See that right there? The oil filter interchange that goes to the oil cooler. There's a gasket there that leaks. And I have the gasket, but you know what I don't have? Allen key sockets, and those are all Allen bolts.
True.
Where'd the handle go?
It's right there.
Oh, right. Holding the hood up. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have my Allen yada yadas. We're not messing with that gasket. I'll do it another time, maybe. I mean, I've already gone 4,000 miles as is. You don't just keep leaking it out.
You're right.
So he's like, sir, I'm rich as fuck, and you just dented my German sports car.
You could get so buff.
Watch.
Most of it's on the
4
parking-
quarts is a recommendation. Yeah, the rest of it's on the bottom of the car.
I was gonna say.
Oh, this is to appease all the whiny people, dude. Why are you using Super Tech oil filters? Why are you using yada yada this, that, and the third? This looks way too big.
Yeah, it does. But
This was definitely what it said in the book.
where's the other one?
M1-301A. It's in the garbage, so hopefully,
Yeah, that thing looks
huge.
big.
Huge.
Do the same.
Are they?
No.
Oh my god. It's like twice the size.
Look.
What's going on?
Oh my god. Just holds more oil.
Wait.
Oh.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's going on. I just felt like maybe I was cross-threading it, but I realized it took way too many threads for it to suddenly just start cross-threading. And I was like, oh, it's probably just tight now. Alright guys, so we got the new plugs in, the oil change, new filter. All we gotta do now is go drive it and see if the misfiring issue's gone. Alright guys, let's give it a shot, see how it sounds here. Not bad, not bad. Turn the lights on so I can see things. There's 350Z back there. Try not to hit it. Ready for this all-wheel drive launch, dude? Big jump right here. That truck's mobbing. Look at him go.
He thought we were the cops. He's like, oh, shit.
Fuck. It does look like a Crown Vic if you squint enough.
Well, it's going so damn fast. It looks way longer.
It's a
than it
race
is.
car. Except for that all-wheel drive launch was all clutch slip, so I let off. God. It's running so much smoother. Be-do-do-do-do.
What a dangerous time to take a pop.
Get these 10 points. All right, so I'm gonna put it in first. We're gonna run up past the CarMax. Dude, nice. No hiccups. Still slow, but smooth. There you go, guys. We're still leaking oil. I do believe it's the gasket that goes between the block and the oil cooler junction. We just didn't have the tools we need to replace that, so that means I'm gonna have to change the oil again to do that, because I'm gonna have to take all the oil out so it doesn't spill everywhere. It's fine, we'll get to that eventually. But I do think a lot of it was coming from that drain bolt being super loose. And before anyone asks me about the lifter tick, it's direct injected. It's just kind of loud. It does get lifter tick though when it runs low on oil. That's how I know it's time to put oil in it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. If you want to see a picture of your car featured at the end of the video, send it to chrisforeverhelp@gmail.com. That was Justin's idea.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot about that.
I always don't bring it up till the end of the video, and nobody watches to the end of the video, except for like 12 people. So if you're still here and you haven't sent me a picture of your car, send it. chrisforeverhelp@gmail.com. You might just see it at the end. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.